Today, we are going to talk about the whole idea of entrepreneurship and also to continue to introduce you to my books. My books on entrepreneurship was a very interesting journey where I was able to use my experiences and my expertise in what I learned, having worked with a number of MSMEs and also worked with um, major institutions who were involved in entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is very much um, my love. It's something that I enjoy doing, and this is the reason why these books were developed. And they came from my experience as a child growing up with my parents. And I am very happy to have this information so that I can put it into a book and document it in the book so that other young persons between the ages of 13 to 17 years old are able to gain from my experiences. And in this new year, I just wanted to introduce you again to my book. I'm a child, I'm not too young, tell me now. And this book was written for children between the ages of 13 to 17 years old. And it starts off very interesting by giving an introduction about my dad, because my dad was very instrumental in shaping my future. Yes, as a professional. Yes, I'm a project manager by profession, but I'm also someone who is very, very, very interested in the development of the MSMEs, more so the young people. And which is why I was able to use my experiences as a child and also now as an adult, having learned and having gone through the experiences as an entrepreneur and learned from my parents, doing it now in order to show you that yes, you can do it. You can, but you have to remember you have to start small. Nothing grows big one time. Start small. Plants grow large, but you have to remember the plant starts from a seed. Okay? It starts in the ground. When you plant that seed, you don't even see the shoot. Not yet. But if you continue to water the seed, you continue to take care of the soil, eventually you're going to see a little shoot. And that's what entrepreneurship and small business is all about. So in my book on I'm a child, I'm not too young, tell me now. I'm basically informing parents that you need to start business with your children. Start from the home, just like me. My parents started from the home. They were able to start little businesses, what we call micro businesses. Okay? And these businesses are what helped us in order to determine how to deal with customers, how to do our records, how to save. Because this is one of the areas that we were taught. And there are many other areas that you can learn as an entrepreneur. Yes? But as a parent, you have to start young with your children, no matter what age they are. They learn bit by bit, just like a baby. A baby does not start walking right away. A baby starts from bit by bit. If you notice, a baby's head is very heavy on its body. So most of the time, it has a little struggle in order to get its head up. But what does it do? It fails and succeeds, fails and succeeds. And that's why we are big today. Why? Because we did it. You can do it too. So, I have a child, I'm not too young, tell me now, gives some basic information about entrepreneurship. And it talks about how to plan the business. It talks about what are the skills that you need to become an entrepreneur. It also talks about what will cause businesses to fail, how to set up the business. It also gives information of how to run and how to manage the business, looking at your records, as well as looking at various standards in business. So based on the type of business that you have, it's important that you develop standards. And the Bureau of Standards is the agency in Dominica which is responsible for assisting businesses in what areas of standards that you need when you come into your business. It also talks about how to prepare your books and your basic business records. There are a number of records that you have to keep, and there are a number of invoices and all these items that you need to keep in your business. And you have to remember these records, you have to keep them for about 7 years. Yes. So the book talks about all these things. It also talks about the different financial statements, your cash flow, your profit and loss, your balance sheet, and other aspects of business, right? How do you market your products? There's so much about social media these days. Do we just stay in our little bubble? No. You look at the opportunities and you learn. Because as an adult, these things are new to us. But to the youth, these things are much easier for you all to learn as young people. So you can use these opportunities in order to assist you in getting your business out there. And it is much easier now than when I was a child and when I was growing up. So you all need to take advantage of those opportunities. In the book has some guidelines as well. It has other areas of how to expand the business. How do you expand the business? What do you look at? Yes. So why is customer service important? If you have a business and you don't have customers, then who is buying your products or services? Who? Customer service is very important. Motivating yourself and your team is also important. You might be a one-person business, yes, but as a young person, your parent is the one assisting you with the business. So parents needs to also, be that model for the young people who love to start their businesses. It also talks about how to protect your business, right? You need to be able to protect the business as well, yes, and how to manage the finances. Because a lot of people make money, and what do they do with the money? As soon as they see the money coming in, what do? They spend it. No, don't spend as soon as you make the money. You have to learn how to spend. What percentage goes towards spending? What percentage goes towards savings and put it in the bank? What percentage goes towards paying yourself? And that's another topic we have to do. There are so many topics that we want to deal with on the studentpreneur. So this is a short video on I'm a child, I'm not too young, tell me now. And we are going to dive and delve more into it. And I urge young people to be part of my podcast, The Studentpreneur, in 2026. Parents, we also urge you to take part and sit with your children so that they can understand as we move along. So stay tuned. We are going to delve into the Studentpreneur in 2026. I'm Marley Coffee Morris, Mans Limited, and I'm going to be the one holding your hands in 2026.